Welcome back to our YouTube channel. After
Day 3
after murdering somebody.
Wow!
There's a dead body in the garage. We just found him with the homeowner that doesn't live here.
Hello guys, namaste, welcome back to my channel. This is Amisha Singh Chauhan, and if you're looking for something fun, dark and mysterious, then you're the right place. So do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit that bell icon so that every time I'm here with a new case to talk about, you'll get to know about it. So today we are going to talk about the murder of Daniel Halseth. Now the thing about this case is that it is very fresh and it's still unraveling. Like every day there's something new about this case that's going on. And the facts about the case is very shocking, and that is why I decided to sit down today and talk about this case with you all. So let's go ahead with it. So what happened is that on 9th of April 2021, yes, just a couple of months ago, Christine Halseth called her 45-year-old son Daniel Halseth's friend and landlord Peggy Newman and requested her to do a welfare check on her son. She had been actually trying to contact her son for a couple of days, but it was unsuccessful and there was no response from his side, and she was really worried. Now, because of some reason, Peggy Newman couldn't do it immediately, but after a couple of hours, she arrived at Daniel's house in Nevada, Las Vegas, United States of America. She was very scared to enter the house, and she actually called one of her friends and they together entered the house. Now, they went around and they did not find anyone inside the house. There was smoke though, and it could be seen that it was scorched up. Now after that, they entered the garage, and that is where they found Daniel Halseth's body inside a sleeping bag. They immediately called the police. Now according to the autopsy report, Daniel Halseth suffered 70 stabs and cuts during the fatal attack and subsequently was mutilated, after which he was stuffed in the sleeping bag and then he was set on fire, which resulted in 40% of his body being burned. Now according to the autopsy report, there were other injuries inflicted on him as well after his death, which includes saw-type wounds on his right wrist. Now the investigation was going on, and when the police went around the house, they found several receipts from Home Depot and ATM. Along with these, they found various murder weapons. Now these were sharp objects like chainsaw, saw, blades, pocket knives, and even lighter fluids. Now it could be clearly seen that whoever the person was behind the murder tried a lot to clean the entire house. They even tried to burn the entire place down so that during the investigation in future, whenever it would happen, according to them, there would be no evidence that would be discovered. That did not happen. In the forensic investigation, there were traces found on these objects of human blood and tissues. Now, the investigation was still going on, and that is when they received a report from an 18-year-old boy, Aaron Guerrero's parents, who said that their son Aaron had been missing since 8th of April, and they suspect that Aaron would be with Daniel's youngest daughter, 16-year-old Sierra Halseth. They had been dating for quite some time. Now, Daniel Halseth had 3 kids with his first wife, Elizabeth Helgelian. I hope I'm pronouncing her surname right. So anyways, Daniel and Elizabeth, they got married in 2001, and then they had a very rough divorce in October of 2011. By the way, Elizabeth is a former Nevada state senator. So after the divorce, immediately, Daniel was found guilty of lewd behavior towards his first wife, to which he was sentenced to 6 months in probation and anger management classes. Now after the divorce, the primary custody of all the 3 kids that they shared together was given to Elizabeth. Now we don't know from exact date when, but Sierra was living with her father for quite some time. Now it is said that from June 2020, Sierra and Aaron were dating each other until December of 2020, when both of their parents found out that the teen couple were actually planning to rob them and then run away to Los Angeles. After which the parents were not so happy with this relationship, they disapproved of it, and they tried to stop the young couple from seeing each other. Now this is something that I completely understand and get it. Now you must be wondering, why am I talking about Sierra and Aaron's relationship in so much detail? You'll get it in a second. So anyways, what exactly happened is that before Christine Halseth called Peggy Newman to do a welfare check on her son, she actually called her youngest granddaughter, Sierra. Now, every time she would call Sierra, Sierra would give her various reasons. She told her that her father's phone was not working, so it has gone for repair and there was nothing to be worried about. Now, the next day when Christine tried to call Sierra again on April 9, she again gave a similar kind of response. Christine was really worried and she was frustrated with this, so she told Sierra that she has no other option but to call 911, to which Sierra gave no response and she immediately hung up on her grandmother. Now, during the investigation, the police got various surveillance footages from around the neighborhood and also stores. Now, in one of these surveillance footages which were found from the neighborhood, we can clearly see Sierra and Aaron leaving Daniel's house in a car which was registered under Daniel's name. Now, they were leaving exact 20 minutes after Sierra hung up on her grandmother. Not only that, from the other surveillance footages from the stores around the victim's house, it could be clearly seen Aaron buying stuffs like chainsaws, saw blades, pocket knives, disposable gloves, and even drop clothes. And on the other footages, we can see Sierra paying for all of these stuffs from a debit card which was of her father, Daniel Halseth. Daniel Halseth actually had a joint account with his second wife, Bogdana Halseth, with whom he was married for 7 years, and then they had a divorce in 2019. Now, when Bogdana Halseth received this information about hundreds of dollars being withdrawn from their joint account, she was very surprised. She was shocked actually, because this was not so typical of Daniel. So she immediately tried to call him, she immediately tried to reach out to him, but it was to no avail. Now, what happened next is that a couple of days after Daniel's body was found in his house, both Sierra and Aaron, they were arrested in Salt Lake City, Utah. Now, immediately their mobile phones were confiscated, and from Sierra's phone, the police retrieved the video, the viral video, in which we can clearly see Aaron introducing and welcoming his audience to his YouTube channel by saying, "Welcome back to our YouTube channel, day 3 after murdering someone." To which Sierra says that he shouldn't be saying all of this stuff in front of camera, and he replies that it was all worth it.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. After
Day
murdering, day 3 after murdering somebody.
Whoa! Don't put that on the camera.
It was worth it.
Now, in the video, there were other details as well of various stuffs, and obviously, for obvious reasons, the police did not disclose all of these stuffs in front of the public. The police also found bloody rug in their trunk, which definitely was of Daniel Halseth's. Now, what happened is that after they were arrested, they were held back with no bail. Now, according to Nevada laws, any individual who is 16 or above with charges of murder will be immediately charged as an adult. However, Sierra Halseth, she is said to be held in a juvenile facility, probably for security reasons. So anyways, in the last week of June, they were taken to the court where they pled not guilty to all the charges, which include murder, conspiracy, arson, robbery, and fraudulent use of credit card. Now, because of Sierra's age, she won't be prosecuted for death penalty, but we can't say the same thing about Aaron Guerrero over here. Now, the thing is that this case, as of now, like I said, is very fresh and it hasn't reached its final verdict. Like, I can't say that these are facts. It's my opinion, it's my assumption as of now, and we all would be waiting for the final verdict over here. But listen, when I saw the video for the first time, I definitely had my own conclusions. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I could see a power dynamic playing out over here. From their body language, from the way they are interacting, from the way Aaron is trying to choke her and he's slapping her, it clearly looks like he's the one who's very dominating over here, and he definitely has some sort of very strong influence over Sierra. Another reason why I'm bringing out this fact is because, see, from the very beginning, we know one thing for sure is that both Sierra's parents as well as Aaron's parents, they disapproved of this relationship because they had just planned some, I don't know, fairy tale thing for themselves after robbing their parents off and just running away. But the thing is that in the end, they just targeted Sierra's father. I'm not saying that Aaron's parents should have been, harmed anything wrong should have been done with them. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that what were the things that really played out which resulted in the couple deciding to only target Sierra's father? I mean, can there be any other reason behind it? Because see, it's very difficult for me to understand that it could be so easy for a daughter to decide to stab her own father or to let her boyfriend do that if that happened. He was a very kind and very sweet and loving father. He doted his kids. If you go on his social media platforms, he was a very socially active person, had thousands and thousands of followers on Instagram and Twitter. He also had YouTube channel. He was quite open about various things, but he did held various information in regards to his family that he did not display on his social media. Like from his various posts, we can understand how he wants to be there for his daughter. He gets it that it is not easy for her to break up with her boyfriend. So he's trying to uplift her. He puts up videos, he puts up photos of them together, and he praises her. He's trying to motivate her, and he knows that his daughter is very much capable of just going through whatever adversities that she was going through then. But it is very sad, and you know what makes it more difficult, like the entire situation more ugly, is thinking about Daniel's last minutes. I mean, no parent could ever think of this, and imagine him thinking that his little girl, his youngest daughter, is the one who is taking his life away. In his online obituary, it says survived by 2 loving kids, and it has no mention of Sierra, which again I completely understand. So anyways, here we come to the end of this video. I hope you found this video informative. I do have questions for you in regard to this case. I would love to know your opinion. Do you think that whatever we have information right now is the real fact? Or do you think that there is some secondary reason behind it? Or maybe there's some another reason, like the prime reason behind Daniel's murder? Because again, I'm repeating myself here, that in their love story, the villain was just not Sierra's father. There was Daniel's parents as well. So why was he the only one who was targeted? What do you think about that? Also, I would definitely update you guys with this case when it's updated, and as much as I get new information, I'll update you guys on that, definitely, for sure. So anyways, that's all for the day. Take care of you guys, and if you haven't subscribed this channel, do subscribe it for more videos and for more content, and hit that like button if you found this video informative. Bye bye, take care.